So, Future here, we're watching some more Charles Cole Steel. Now, go ahead and tell them what happened last time.
Basically, you just hang out with some of your friends.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do quests now.
What are the questions? What are the quests that I have to do?
Yeah.
What are the quests that I have to do?
You'll see.
Okay. Is this a fortune teller?
Welcome to the Occult Research Society. What kind of fortune would you like me to tell you today? We're in class 7.
Just so you guys know, I don't believe in fortune telling.
Health? Romance? I'll even give you advice if that's what you wish.
Sorry, I'm not actually here to get my fortune told.
Don't worry, I'm well aware of that. You were somebody at student council, weren't you? You can at least play along for a little though. They're not much fun.
I'm kind of fun. That's a strange one, am I right? She's got quite a reputation amongst the girls of the uncanny, accurate fortune telling though.
There's something you would like to ask me? Is there not? Answers are merely a question away. Do you wish to know what kinds of rituals and curses are my favourites, perhaps?
That's probably kind of a thing that I'm better off not knowing, thanks. Wait, she didn't just read her mind, did she? Nah, she couldn't know.
Hehe. So I see you've been informed about what I want you to do.
Yeah, you want me to look into the Academy's 7 mysteries, right?
Precisely. The sooner you can start investigating the better. Are you ready to begin?
Accept the request, of course. Sure, I'm ready when you are. I know a lot of schools across the country have mysteries like these, but I didn't know that thors had a set of all of its own.
Well, I'm glad I can give you the good news. They've become a hot topic amongst some of the girls recently.
Huh, I wouldn't have guessed that. But you said that you wanted me to look into the 7 mysteries. Does that mean that you don't know what all of them are, and you want me to find the information you're missing?
No, I know the basics of each mystery already. What I'd like to ask is how to investigate how credible each one is.
I see. Is that something is that something I'll really be able to investigate though? I mean, if they're supernatural?
You can just think of that as part of your investigation. If you can't come to any conclusions, so be it. Anyway, to be more specific, I'd like you to talk to the people most likely to say something about each mystery. I could do it myself, but I'm not exactly what you would call a people person.
That's the complete opposite to me, guys. I'm a people person. Right. Okay. I think I'll get what you want me to do now. Can you give me a head start by telling me what you know about each of the 7 mysteries, though?
I think I told you all at once. There might be so much horror taking that would stop your heart. So ask about them one by one, and I'll tell you what I know about each.
That sounds like a good way to do it. Alright, leave the investigation to me.
Thank you. I look forward to hearing what you discover.
Alright.
Okay, start with number 1.
The fire mystery.
The first mystery, the crying sculpture. The sculpture in question rests in the art room and uses as a reference for sketches. However, if you dare draw near, you can see tear tracks running down its face.
Oh.
What's more, the tears return after wiping them away. Rumor has it that the tears originate from a human head contained within.
Okay, I was on board until that. That's a little extreme to believe.
I think so too. And so, the sorts of stories always containing some kernel of truth. That swings you to have the outcome will allow you to find it.
Now, so let's go find out. So what details do I need to do? Just to investigate it?
Yeah, talk to the outcome. Have the outcome.
Okay. Who's that? Do you know?
No, but you know where the outcome is, right?
This is it, right? Yeah. This girl. I'm pretty sure this is the girl's name of the alcohol. Excuse me, can I have a minute of your time?
No, I'm busy. But if my ears work, so I can listen to what you have to say. Go ahead, say your business.
Okay. I guess she's gonna work while I talk. That's pretty impressive. Well, she's a girl, so she can multitask. I'm actually looking into Academy's 7 mysteries. One of which is in this art room crying sculpture. We wouldn't have to know anything about.
Condensation.
Sorry?
Like I said, it's condensation. You have no idea how many people have come to ask you about that. They're not tears, just condensation. Water vapor in the air. You think it would scare you? Who in the world would actually believe the sculpture could cry? You guess we'll never run out of idiots.
Hey! I see.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you for your information.
It was nothing.
She seemed alright. So do I head back and tell her about what it really is?
No, you're expecting the second one.
Do I ask about the second mystery, or do I just automatically know what it is?
You asked me about it.
Okay. This seems like it's gonna be a long mission, like quest. So I think I'm gonna, end it after I do all of these.
The second mystery is haunted piano.
Okay.
Late at night, a student walking by the music room heard someone playing the piano. Drawn by the sound, she took all the pictures in the room only to find it empty.
Well, that name certainly fits.
They claim it's music-loving ghosts playing the piano in there.
I don't believe in ghosts, just so all of you know. A ghost likes music, that's all. Seems a bit lazy to me.
Agreed. At least gives the ghost some elaborate tragic backstory to explain its connection to the piano. Regardless, perhaps you should learn more from the head of the wind orchestra. I think his name was Harville?
Okay, let's go then.
I bet he's in the church, I think. Yeah.
I thought it'd be in like the music room or something. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is what's his face from the Wind Orchestra.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I have a quick question for you. I'm trying to investigate the 7 mysteries of the Academy. Have you heard about the haunted piano?
Oh, that story. That was why the ghost playing the piano in the empty room, isn't it?
Oh, so you do know it. What can you tell me about it?
So you want to know the truth, huh?
Well, that's why I
As
asked.
it turns out, the ghost was me all along.
What? Really?
Okay, calm down. I didn't mean that I'm actually a ghost.
Oh, I was gonna say.
The started so because someone heard noises in what they thought was in the room, but I'm pretty sure they just stumbled along while I was tuning the piano.
Wait a second, but the student walked by and looked in the room and saw it empty.
Keep reading.
Really?
Yeah, it's not exactly rare to end up on the totally obscured from the tuning certain parts of it. Chances are whoever heard me at the time just couldn't see me. So basically, I'm your so-called ghost.
That makes sense.
Right? Sorry though, you're probably hoping for something a bit more exciting.
Not at all. You told me what I need to hear. No, I'm not sure though. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
You seem nice about it.
Yeah, not everyone's a jerk.
No, yeah. Although, there are some people in this game that are jerks. For example, Eustace.
He's not as bad as he used to be.
Or is he just a douche? Now, for time for the third one.
Thirdly, we have the mystery of Mentone. Now this one is interesting. Apparently, the Academy's library houses a book containing one of the world's greatest secrets. Clues passed down from one library head to the next, all of whom are tasked with keeping it safe from prying eyes.
We're kidding. This one is pretty interesting.
In fact, it pleases me to know that I have a partner in fascination. Just imagine if it was something about the fall of the ancient Syrian civilization. How romantic. The person currently in charge of the library is Instructor Thomas. He's not the person to notice for sure.
Okay, let's go then. Wouldn't it be better if I read all of them and then went to the one that was instructed? Wouldn't it be better if I asked her all of them?
It'd be hard to remember them all, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyhow, boy, what sort of question has your inquiring mind come up with today?
As it happens, I'm looking for something as for a fellow student. Do you think anything about a forbidden tome supposedly locked away in the library?
A forbidden tome? Wow, a fascinating idea. Just imagine, if it contained details of the sacraments of the ancient Syrian civilization, or perhaps it could be a grimoire written by the Hospitalian alchemists of the Middle Ages. Would we feel if one really existed?
Yeah, it sure would. In other words, it doesn't.
What exactly inspired you to ask me about this imaginary tome?
Well, I'm investigating the 7 mysteries of the Academy. And one of them has to do with the book full of the world's greatest secrets hidden deep within this library.
Oh, so that's what this is all about. This year's story is even more absurd than what I've heard last year. I don't really know what you're talking about.
You do?
The title of the story refers to, in fact, a volume of, how shall I put it, dense special interest literature.
Seriously?
Yes, at least the forbidden part is right. Not because it's dangerous or anything, because it's rather naughty. We tell you boys time after time not to bring those sorts of things into the academy, but someone always has to try. Well, boys will be spoilers, I suppose. This little tower started because we gathered the contraband here and we dispose of it.
Well, that's one way to do things.
So if you happen to have a prized collection of your own, make sure to leave it under your mattress back home. Unless you want me to find it and share it with Instructor Sarah and the rest of the faculty.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But anyway, there's nothing especially unusual or mysterious about the library, I'm afraid.
That made it abundantly clear. Thank you for your time, Instructor. Alright. I'm like flying through these. Doesn't matter, I'm still gonna end it after I've done all these.
Yeah. Fourth mystery is because of hidden graves.
Okay.
Those dates about 250 years ago. It said that many who died in the War of the Lions lie buried beneath this academy. More specifically, their bodies are buried directly in the bodies now in the field.
Whoa, that's... Is there more to the story?
Oh, there certainly is. They say that on some cursed nights, the corpses of the buried rise from the grave and bathe in the moonlight. And when they do, their long hidden graves surface on the field, overturning it and leaving holes.
Well, that explains why the mystery is called the Hidden Graves, at least. Well, honestly, I'm kind of expecting the mystery to be a little creepier.
You're getting good at these macro mysteries. Good.
Wait, what do you mean by good?
Regardless of the best people who asked about the field to be the members of the running club. I believe the club's leader, Everett, is home for the summer. Perhaps you should ask Paula instead.
Alright, so I guess I need to go to the Academy Field and I ask for Paula.
You're ready for Jesus class, right?
That's right. Are you Paula from class 5, I assume? This might be a bit weird, but I'm currently looking into the mystery surrounding the school. Have you heard about the river they're calling the Hidden Graves?
I have. That's one about the dead rising from the graves in the field, right? Labour and I found a hole in the field a while back. The only thing to come out of it was an exam with a bad grade.
Seriously?
Yeah, it seems like someone couldn't deal with getting a score that bad, so they tried to put their test 6 for each under. But they didn't even bury it though, and dug a hole and tossed it in. We filled it up since someone could have tripped. The grave, you could say the other grave the culprit dug was his own.
Yeah, that joke was so bad, I can't even force myself to laugh. That aside, thanks for the info, that was a big help. Do you think I'm flying through these?
Yeah. But he's telling you who to ask, so...
Sorry?
He's telling you who to ask, so... The sports club grudge is the topic of the 5th mystery. Given how the sports club train, it's not uncommon to hear screaming coming from the general direction. But some days, the screams can be heard coming from something else doing in the gymnasium. Others say those are screams of a grudge of sorts, an manifestation of all the stress sport club members face.
This one seems a bit backwards to me. Working a sweat should wash away your stresses, but not make a monster out of them.
I think so few would share that sentiment. Such ignorance of others' feelings might just lead to an unfortunate end.
Right.
No matter. Maybe Bryce asked the captain of the fencing club for further details on this mystery. I think her name is Fredo.
Okay. Let's go to the gymnasium then. Hey, can you stop fighting and listen to me? I think she's the captain of the fencing club, right? Sorry to bother you, but can I ask you a question?
No bother at all, ask away.
Ah, she's nice. As it so happens, I'm looking into the 7 mysteries of the academy. Have you ever heard of the sports club's grudge?
Oh sure, people have been talking about that since I was the first year. Although I don't suppose we'll gain much traction next year.
Why's that?
It's pretty simple really. Those screams come from people from the door that used to be here. It's been in bad condition for years and it used to make these awful screeching noises. So I asked for a replacement at the beginning of the month. They don't think it's nice and quiet around here.
Well, that explains it. Well, that explains that. Thanks for the information.
You're very welcome.
Okay, she can get back to painting now. I'm doing pretty well at these. So this is the second last one.
I might, 66 sounds the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. Have you paid much attention to the podium beside the gymnasium? Some say it's a direct connection to hell itself. More amazingly, you say a resident of hell, the Crimson Devil, shows up at the podium from time to time.
Now that's certainly something. Any word on what it looks like?
Sadly, the only description I've heard is it has 2 massive claws. Probably the best star sign who fishes it often if you wish to know more about this mystery. You don't care, he's the first year at the Imperial Fishing Club. He's noble, though he acts well, he's not. Nevertheless, he's the club's head. Perhaps he knows something.
Yeah, well, someone that fishes there would spend a lot of their time there. Hey, buddy.
Hey, you ain't still fishing the good fish?
I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I guess you can say that. Well, he's a fisherman. There's actually something I was hoping to ask you about. Does the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell ring any bells?
That's one of the county's 7 big mysteries, right? It's the only one I know at least. Seriously though, did anyone really believe this place was connected to hell?
Do you believe that, Black Fox?
No.
Yeah, I don't either. Probably not. Any idea of the Crimson Devil parts all about, though?
That's probably a crayfish. You see them around here every so often.
That must be it. What's crayfish?
Weird thing. Kind of looks like a crab. And it has 3 claws, just like the devil's supposed to.
Does he look like Mr. Krabs?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the crayfish inspired the whole thing.
Yeah, especially when you put it like that. Thanks, Kenneth. Yeah, you're trying to hear about. I'm just trying to solve the last one. And then I'll end the video there.
The same mystery and prime mystery that is the poltergeist of the upper class dormitory. To be frank, I've little information about this one. But seems though furniture, cutlery, and the like are often found broken in the upper class dormitory.
Are you saying this Portuguese is responsible?
So it seems. Considering this, it seems to be making. I can't imagine that the dormitory is made to know something. Let's just ask them for information.
Alright, let's go then. Just so you know, I don't believe in fortune telling. I can think of a better person to ask about the storm. Excuse me, would you mind if I ask you a question?
Of course not. How can I help you?
So I'm investigating the 7 mysteries of the Academy. There's one story about the poltergeist in the dorm. And would you know if there's any truth of that?
I do, in fact. Some people with more experience may tell me all about it. I didn't see it for myself.
You've seen the poltergeist?
No, not quite. There's much different explanation behind all the havoc. As the story goes, plates are broken and you had some shoe about the kitchen, correct? Now, these things happen when girls try their hand at cooking for the first time. The kitchen can get very chaotic. Intense hit and speak in May when more of them want to practice their cooking classes. I think a poltergeist leads to a far more interesting culprit when people are sharing stories.
Ah, that explains it. Thanks for clearing everything up.
I'm glad I can be of help.
And that's the same as we included. In the end, none of the two left these people in left to point. But oh well, I don't know if you're too disappointed. Sorry I was speaking softly, because I just do that whenever it shows brackets. Because he's either whispering that or thinking that. Done everything.
Looks like you finished your investigation. Can you tell me what you've learned?
Sure, let me go through one by one.
When you told Bill the truth about each of the 7 mysteries. I see, condensation, magazine to test. None of these are supernatural at all. I just didn't expect any of them to be real, and in truth, it's even more pathetic than I thought.
I agree. Although it's kind of interesting that people that make such fantastical stories are perfectly ordinary things.
I suppose that's true. So I thank you for looking into everything for me. So here you go, it's something hex is one of my favourite curses.
Nightmare. Thanks. Tell you the truth, I'm a little surprised that none of the mysteries had anything to do with the old schoolhouse. It seems the perfect setting for a good coast-to-ghost story. I wonder why it didn't come up. I mean, I really know there's strange monsters in there.
What are you talking about? Of course it comes up, in the real 7 mysteries at least.
What? Did you say it again? I couldn't quite make that out.
I didn't say a word, perhaps your investigation has gotten to you.
Right, I'm gonna end the video there. Oh. I guess that's for another video there. Leave a comment down below if you want to press some more of this. Click subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't see any more of my videos. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on Friday. Until then, peace and lights out.